Welcome to Tutorials of BRAF. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the software package Brain Atlas. In order to use this interface, you can either import a prepared atlas in XLS, TXT or XML formats, or you can create your own atlas. Here, I'm going to use the Desicon atlas. It's important to have the atlas prepared in a proper format. In the first column of the first row, you should put the name of the atlas, and in the second column, you should indicate the brain surface that you want to use. If you want to use the brain surface provided in this toolbox, you should write down the same text in this box as we did. Notice that the rest of the first row is empty. Starting from the second row, the first column should include the labels of the brain regions and the second column their names. These three columns indicate the coordinates of the regions. The next column indicates the hemisphere in which the region is located. In the last column, you can add any desired notes. You should not leave this column empty. Examples of this brain atlas is available in XLS, XML, and TXT formats on braf.org. Now, in order to import this atlas, I go back to the toolbox and I select Import XLS under the File menu. And I select the file that I want to be imported. Loading the atlas may take some time, and it depends on how large your atlas is. First, if you want to edit the name of the atlas, click on the text box provided above the table and type your desired name. If you want to select one region, click on the checkbox provided beside each region, and the region changes its color on the figure in the right panel. This panel allows you to modify your atlas by changing the labels, names of the regions, and their coordinates. As you see, when I change the coordinates, the brain region also changes its place on the figure. In this column, you can choose the hemisphere in which regions are located, and finally in the last column, you can add your notes. For selecting all the regions, use the Select All button, and for deselecting them, use Clear Selection. In the case that you want to add a new region, click on Add. A new region with default name, label, and coordinates appears at the bottom of the table. You can add new regions above or below of other regions, for example this region, by selecting it and using the Add Above and Add Below buttons. If you want to eliminate one or more regions after selecting them, click on Remove button. To change the position of one region in the table, you should use these buttons to move the region up, down, to the top, or to the bottom of the table. You can also repeat all of these actions using the menu Edit. Now we move to the right panel. After hiding the brain by using this button, you can select one region by right-clicking on the region and clicking on the Select option. As you see, the region also gets selected in the table on the left. After right-clicking on one region and clicking on Info, the data cursor gets activated. And after clicking on each region, information like the region's name, coordinates, hemisphere, and the position in the table can be found. In order to clear the information, right-click on the region, select Delete Current Data Type, and just deactivate the data cursor. Now I want to deselect the region I have selected. So I right-click on the region and I click on the Select option. In order to show the brain again, I push this button. Now if you want to change the view of the brain, you can either have one of these 6 standard views, or you can go 3D. By using these 4 checkboxes, I can hide or show the axis, grid, brain regions, and labels. You can also hide or show the brain itself by checking this box. By using this toolbar, you can repeat these actions. In addition, by using this slider, you can change the transparency of the brain by increasing or decreasing it. When you want to export your figure, go to the Brain View menu and click on Generate Figure. Since we are using MATLAB's standard plotting, you can also use the MATLAB toolbar. You can rotate your figure, zoom in, zoom out, edit and save your figure easily. Once you finalize your atlas and want to save it, click on Save and notice that it saves the atlas in the .atlas format, which can be read by Brave for your future works. You can also export the atlas as an XML or TXT file. If you want to start creating your cohort right away, click on Subject Cohorts and select the brain imaging technique that you are dealing with. I'm going to explain this part in the next video. Thanks for watching.